Do you want to incorporate more mindfulness into your everyday life, but don't really know how? Or maybe it feels like you just don't have the time to set aside. Well, today I'm going to show you 5 simple, easy ways to begin incorporating mindfulness. So let's get moving. Hi, welcome to Simply Willa Sage. In this channel, I document and share my journey as I simplify and practice being more mindful and all that I learn along the way. If you haven't yet, please consider subscribing. I do post new videos every single week. Make sure you click that notification bell so that you don't miss a single step. All right, let's get on with it. In my last video, I talked about 5 simple reasons that you, yes you, should start incorporating mindfulness into your life. If you haven't seen that video, I do encourage you to check it out. I will link that in the cards and in the description box below. This video is going to be nice and quick. I'm going to share 5 really simple ways that you can incorporate mindfulness into your everyday life without having to change your schedule or change your routines, really. First thing, very, very, very easy, is simply focus on your breath. You don't have to breathe a certain way. Don't force anything. Don't try to change it. Just focus on it. That's all. Number 2, while you're eating, pay attention to the texture of your food, the shape of each bite. And you don't have to make weird faces and do some weird thing. Just pay attention. Clearly, that piece of broccoli is going to feel different than your water chestnut, right? Another way that you can do this easily is paying attention to the temperature of your food. It's so easy to get your cup of coffee and just to drink. But, you could take a second. Is it really hot? Hey, it's warmer than room temperature, so winning with this one. Number 3, when you're in the shower, which hopefully is at least a couple times a week, right? Pay attention to the different sensations. What temperature is the water? How does it feel when it hits your skin? You might even be able to take it one step further and see if you can visualize beads of water rolling down your back. What does your soap smell like? Your shampoo. How does it feel on your scalp as you're scrubbing it? I know these seem silly, but it really, really, really makes a big impact on teaching your brain to focus on these little things that we so often just skip over and take for granted. Number 4. This is one of my favorites. If you have a pet, and if you don't, then I don't know if we can be friends. Just kidding. But if you have a pet or an animal nearby, when you're petting them or cuddling them, pay attention to their breath. I know when I'm stressed or anxious, one of the quickest ways for me to calm myself down is to lay my head on one of my dogs. Of course, for me, it helps that one of them is bigger than me, but still. And to feel their heartbeat. If you do not have a pet, I do not encourage doing this to strangers' pets. You see a dog walking down the street, let it walk. You don't need to go feel its heartbeat. Another way you can do this is your own heartbeat. You can put your hand over your chest. You can feel your pulse points. Don't try to count. You don't need to try to calm or slow your heart rate. Just pay attention to it. And number 5, look at the items around the room. You can do this in your home. You can do this in a meeting. If you're driving, you can pay attention to the trees. It doesn't even really matter what items or objects you're looking at. You could choose to look at colors. And you can look around the room and just simply take note of the colors that you see. Oh, there's a black stapler. Oh, wow. There's 3 different blue posters up here. all of the chairs in this room are gray. If you have a long commute, just pay attention to the colors of the leaves that you see. Or you can pay attention to the cars, the colors of the cars as they drive by. All right, guys, I know this was short and sweet. Some of these may seem silly, but I do encourage you, try them out. And you know what? Nobody has to know. They really are simple, but they really, really are impactful. All right, now it's your turn to share. What are your favorite ways to incorporate more mindfulness into your day-to-day life? I'm always looking for new ideas, so please leave a comment. I want to know. Cannot wait to chat with you more in the comment section below. If this was at all helpful, then please consider subscribing. As I mentioned before, I do make new videos every single week. Also, make sure you've hit that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. All right, guys, thanks again for joining me. Until next time, keep it simple and be well. Okay. If you have a pet,